again. It seems to be coming from the upper levels. Mar mules, as if in response. You're upset. It sounds like the roaring beast is close. fight. The door before you is shut quite tightly. It appears you insert the magical key into the hole and turn. You hear the lock come undone with a loud clang. The dragon may be just ahead. Now we slay the dragon for riches. On your demotivating words, everyone proceeds through the doorway. Fortune favors the bold. fight. And fight. You have finally arrived. Before you stands the dragon you have been searching for. More assassins, the dragon sighs weakly. Whether or not the beast is weak, you care not. You muster up your courage and shout, "Prepare yourself, you big lizard." But the dragon's roar sends your bravery flying with the wind. Your legs tremble, but no matter how scared you are, the dragon will not wait. We shall strike you down, you exclaim, slashing out while cheering on your comrades. Vince appears. You too would be troubled without this dragon, he says, standing in your... Stop spouting nonsense. It seems Melanie has lost her composure before her mother's killer. She unleashed, but it is repelled by the dragon, and the dragon returns the favor by spewing fire from its mouth. You seem to stand no chance against the revitalized dragon. Melanie. Vince climbs atop the beast's back. The flapping of the dragons. Stay out of this, Vince commands, then flies off toward the western sea. You worry for Melanie, who is... Drink this, Bruno instructs, offering her a small bottle. It will help you regain your strength. Bruno claims he drinks it every day. It is a recipe from his father. Make her drink it already, you cry. Your Melanie has a bad feeling about it, but downs it all. At ease with her recovery, you descend the tower. The ocean spreads out. Return to shoreland in search of a boat to pursue the dragon. You did great. When you return, or he says a raging wind blew. You explain that sensing there may be a problem, you quickly make your way to the wharf. The woman says the violent winds stirred up the sea, causing her precious ship to run aground. But if you can return her vessel to the water, she will gladly give you a ride. Your brows furrow, knowing that there is no way you could move. Beside you, Bruno stretches, warming up his body. After striking a fantastic pose to show off his, no matter how hard he pushes, it's pointless, you sigh. Turning around, a muscle-bound Melanie stands before you. Now it's working, Bruno exclaimed. It appears the custom supplement she drank in the tower bulked her up. Let us combine our power, Bruno entreats Melanie, her whole body racked with chill. You need Melanie's help to catch the dragon. You call out to her. Hoping to distract her from her shame, you shout out complete but in the next instant, you receive a violent... You hear your bones creak in a way you've never heard before. But afterward, the two muscle-bound... I will never be a beautiful bride like this. You're wrong, Bruno exclaims. Those muscles... At any rate, you leave the port town and follow the dragon. Just as you are about to leave, Oreo comes to see you off. According to him, the dragon flew to the west. Rumor has it they are actively understanding his father's Mount Medica. Something stirs deep inside your chest, but you blame your imagination and board the boat without another. Wasn't that so much fun? Sure, Melanie croaks. Her face is sickly. Riddis turns to you and carries on, oblivious. Wasn't that just the greatest? You, however, are a bit worn out. As you're mid-voyage, your first order of business, a road stretches west from the docks, suggesting the presence of a house or settlement at the other end. You take the lead, taking in the island sea. A white hot streak of pain shoots through your head. The searing pain erases any hope of recalling the memory that felt prime. Beads of sweat are pouring off you now as you struggle to keep your head in one piece. Drink this, Bruno. You greedily drink it down, desperate for relief. The pain begins to ebb, and you hurriedly resolve to press on. With a whoosh of displaced air, something shoots across the path right in front of you. Glancing in the direction it went, you... Whoa! Your eyes dart around furtively as you slip the expensive-looking bottle of medicine into your pack. After a time, you happen upon... Perhaps he is as anxious as you are about this place. You two okay? Melanie asks. You open only to notice the ambush a moment too late. Repel the monster attack. You are accosted by a man the instant you set foot in the village. His eyes are glazed over, and his general demeanor unsettling. Should he really have medicine? You give him a glimpse of the medicine. Nothing in this life is free. Your callousness is swiftly punished as the man runs off to who knows what. You and the party resolve to continue exploring. Something is askew in this village. It would be best to proceed with caution until you can determine what is happening. Another villager approached. This villager is also behaving strangely. Will you acquiesce to his request? You remove the medicine from your pack. Recall for a moment how much. In the blink of an eye, the villager snatches up the medicine bottle, and something's not right in this village, Bruno mutters, clearly worried. You hear a panicked cry up the road. Stay with me. Focus on me. That can't be good. You arrive on the scene to find a man collapsed in the street, convulsing. The nobleman wears impressive white armor befitting a knight. Seeing the knight's devotion makes you feel a bit like a putz for doing nothing. You ask Bruno to provide some of his... He furrows his brow and solemnly shakes it. The villager is now clawing at it. The convulsions subside. Within moments, a horrific thought makes, even in a world where medicine, and as well you know, that which is dead can never return. Your mind goes blank. You drop to your knees. Melanie clamps her hand to her mouth, stifling a scream. The knight hangs his head. Bruno nervously asks, "What are you doing?" The knight's name is Sherwin. He identifies himself. His travels brought him to this village, where he has been carried. His face contorts in disgust. If not for these foul drugs, they would be healed. Bruno gazes upon the villager's corpse with a look of apparent realization. You'd be best served asking him all your questions, Sherwin says as he returns to his patient. Not wanting to be the only one left behind, he lifts the bottle in his hand to his lips and gulps it down. You knock lightly on the door. An elderly man opens it, beaming at you. He announces himself as Selfor and beckons you inside. Might he be the headman you've heard so much about? Ask me anything you like, he offers. Selfor receives your party. He could well be a font of knowledge. What will you ask him? You ask if he has seen the dragon. Why, yes, he says. He returned to this. Oh, but don't worry, he continued. You notice Melanie lift an eyebrow at his use. At any rate, the dragon's presence on the island is confirmed. You quietly celebrate the first credible lead. You make mention of the village. Selfor informed. He apologizes for the villagers' incivility. Consider it the price to pay for me. You ask if he is the one in charge. It's true that the villagers call him their headman. Your questions satisfactorily and he asks you to stop. We have yet to discuss the terms of your living here, he declares. You explain that you are Selfor begs your forgiveness for thinking you were new. What does he mean by that? For reasons we're done here, you say. Mar runs after you, chirping frantically. Melanie and the others give chase, but you and Mar are well out of sight by the time they make it outside. The two can't have gone far, though. It may be best to first search the village. The man mutters to himself, I need to tell someone. This story must be heard. The woman claims a silly man skipped by right in front of her. Melanie and company find you stand. Melanie calls out to you, prompting you to blurt out, sorry, just had a bad stomachache back there, in your characteristically glib manner. She surveys you both and sees two haggard fine, absolutely fine. So you were worried about me, you shoot back. No, I wasn't, she replies, her face reddening. You spot a familiar-looking mage on the village street. Winifred takes no notice of. So, the Ivory Order buys their... Winifred and the apothecary speak in hushed tones, though her presence suggests that with no desire to run into them, you make yourself scarce before she catches sight of you. The woman stares blankly into the distance. At her feet lie dozens of empty medicine bottles. This cursed island is separated. I heard that outsiders call this place Mount Medica, she remarks, then throws the empty bottle in her hand to the villager turns to face the wall once more, and smacks his head against it repeatedly. His forehead is soon covered in blood. You spy the very people you were hoping. The last thing we need is a conference. Why are we always hiding? Melanie hisses under her. Two members of the Order are speaking with Sherwin. Given how deferential they appear to be acting toward him, you hazard a guess that he's their superior. Have you determined the dragon's location? Sherwin asked. The dragon appears to be occupying the volcano. I suggest we move to capture him immediately, he counsels. Now who should appear but preparations for our journey into the volcano are complete, she reports. Splendid. Sherwin walks off and out of sight, the other three following close behind. Lucky for you, yet their conversation raised as many questions as you know that the dragon is lurking in the... Isn't it that mountain with all the smoke pouring out of it? Riddis asks, pointing west. The medicine bottle Sherwin received. Maybe that's what Winifred bought at the apothecary, Bruno continues. There was talk of capturing the dragon. Melanie picked up on the incongruity as well. You narrow your eyes. You three have no... Mar pinches your cheeks without warning. Returning to the matter at hand, it's clear what must be done. You'll have to get your hands on some flash freeze if you hope to enter the volcano. He insists that they all belong to him and refuses to share them with anyone. Happen to have any flash freeze for... The answer, then, would be the password. So, how do you... She pulls out her wares, but what you need is not among them. Your password merely granted you entry to the apothecary. The old woman rolls her eyes, suddenly looking defeated. How did you know the answer? Did someone tell you? She mutters bitterly. You've managed to crack the code, and a bottle of flash freeze. You've got a long road ahead of you, so you had better. was lucky. Bizarre rock transformed into a gold rock. The heat of the volcano engulfs you the moment you... Of course, the dragon is hiding out here. Guess it's as good a place as any to corner him. You reason with yourself, trying to keep your spirits up. About the enemy. Crossing this river of lava won't be easy. Here's how you cross a lava river. You open the bottle of flash freeze and pour some into the raging river of lava. The lava instantly hardens, forming a bridge of rock.